Hey, ladies. How are
Hey,
Hey,
you? How are you? Good to see you, as always.
good to see
Wow.
you.
Yes, yes,
yes.
yes. Episode 31. Look at us, y'all.
Crazy.
Rolling right along. Rolling right along.
Trailblazing.
Yes, yes, love that. Trailblazing, trailblazing. And yes, so speaking of trailblazing, we are trailblazing through the present, right? Looking at
That
ways
part.
to, yes, it's always a new way to be present and remain in the present space. So the topic of this episode is where we are with being present, whether it
Hmm.
be, in 2021 or just in our present state of mind. And we have a special segment that's coming up very shortly where we're adults, right? But our kids, they watch us and they see what we're doing, they see how we're living in the present. And we have our Hey Maddie series that's coming up very shortly. And
Hey,
so
Yes.
Maddie.
yes, yes, a few surprise guests, and Maddie's going to talk to our young people because Shauna made an excellent point as we were planning for this episode. How our young people are constantly dreaming.
Hmm.
It's constantly in their heads. Like they're remaining present. They still have dreams and goals, no matter what's going on, pandemic or otherwise. They're still growing. Sometimes we're the ones. Jeanette said it that we're still stuck. I'm like, oh, what I got to do now?
Uh-huh.
But
They're
how do
watching. They're watching us, Linda.
they
But sometimes we need
watch us?
to watch them and take some notes
Yes.
from
That
them.
is that is so true. We got kids out here building websites and DIY projects, and we still stuck like, oh, what
Young
I got to do today.
entrepreneurs for sure.
Yes, yes. So we wanted to talk about that today, and also tie it into the work that Shauna is doing around the inner child. And I think that, just from our standpoint, from your work, Shauna, from your books, we talked about my mismatched socks in several of our episodes prior to this. And I like, oh, I need to read this. This is, and of course I read it because we didn't work on the book project together. But it's like, but wait a minute, I need that. I could have talked to my teacher or my employer about how I want to show up with my mismatched socks today, right? So,
Hmm.
Yes. Yes, Linda.
so yes, I'm like, yeah, and you're gonna deal with it, employer.
Mhm.
So that's how we're gonna do. But yeah, I love this topic, and definitely thanks for bringing this forward. So, what are some of the ways that we can remain in the present, whether it be state of mind or otherwise?
So I think, and I'm gonna let Shauna take that question, but I think the part of it is that, like we said earlier, is a lot of people are still stuck in the idea of things going back to the way they used to be. So they don't want to move forward. They don't want to adjust and shift, you know, how they're doing things and making things permanent in their life because in their mind, this isn't reality.
Mm-hmm.
And having and accept the first thing I feel like is accepting that this is the reality. And then now where do I go from here?
Yes.
Um, and I think that that's important to note as we talk about staying in the present as it relates to now, because it's a lot harder now for people because some people are still really, really struggling with the new normal.
Yeah.
Yes, the new normal and your present state of mind and your inner peace and your mental stability. If it hasn't been the most important thing in your life, it needs to be priority at this
Yes.
time because there is a lot. Our families are going through a lot. Our children are witnessing what's going through. Many children know what the old world looked like versus what the new world is, and they've picked up and moved on and continuing to figure out how to navigate where some of us are still stuck. I speak to a lot of people and they're stuck in, and it's okay to feel all the feels. And I compare 2020 and the experience that we all went through and we're still continuing to go through is like going through grief steps because we're grieving the old life that
Hmm.
we all loved.
Mm-hmm.
And I say that to heart because I'm also speaking about my grief with losing my husband 2 years ago. And so you have to go through those steps, the acceptance, figure out where do I go from here? How do I navigate my life? How do I, how do I propel and craft and create the life that I know that I'm destined to live in a world that seems to be crumbling around me? And
Mm-hmm.
I'm also speaking about my grief with my husband. These are the questions that I've had to ask myself that I continue to ask myself because in order for me to go after the life that I desire, I cannot hold on to being stuck in the space that I was in of why did this happen to us? Why is he no longer here? It's the same thing with our world. Why go to a restaurant? Why do I have to wear a mask? Why do I have to wear gloves? Why do I have to be around only so many people? I don't, and it's difficult, it's challenging, and it's hard. I feel like more so to be in the present now because of what's happening around us, but it is essential for us to figure out how to get there. And if you can't do it on your own, we always say, everything that we say on the Heart of Chat is just tips and tools for you to be able to pick up and do now. If it doesn't fulfill you, then we are always saying seek outside help or therapy or
Mm-hmm.
whatever you may need, because there are a lot of people that cannot be in the present at this time and really need to speak to a professional to try to
Oh
help them
yeah.
become unstuck. So I just wanted to say that, because it's seeking therapy for myself helped me to be able to move my feet and start going after the life that I know that I believe I'm supposed to be living, no matter what's crumbling around us. And I find that with children, they are resilient, and you don't have to be a parent to see what they bring, to
Mhm.
see what they speak. They speak life. Children are life. The baby comes in, and Jeanette just had baby Kobe a few weeks ago, and we're just Google and Gaga and oohing and eyeing on the Marco Polo every time she shows her presence. She says a little, Lynda comes back like, oh,
Yeah.
listen to her, and it helps you stay in the present. Children help you.
Yeah.
You have no
You no
choice
choice.
but to be
Right.
present. And I find that there's value in that we can learn from them on what to do today to help us further our lives. And I speak to a lot of inner child work and a lot of inner child healing and things of that nature. This is the time to bring your inner child out. If you like to
Mm-hmm.
paint, pull out the paints, pull out, get the music going, dance around, blow bubbles, whatever your inner child used to love to do. This is the time to do it, to help you to be present and stay on your path.
Yeah,
Yeah.
because what I noticed, like a lot of the kids, like I'm not saying that they weren't affected by some of the changes, like with not being able to go to school and see their friends and stuff, but they have learned to shift into the new norm, and this is just what it is. And they're just like they might ask every now and then, like, when am I gonna be able to go to the pool?
Mhm.
When and my 6-year-old, when the virus is gone, mom, we can go to the pool. And then she moves on and she's like, okay. And I'm just gonna keep moving from there. Like, um, so I'm not saying that they haven't been affected, but at the same time, they kind of just they say it and then they just move forward, right?
Mhm.
Just
Yeah.
keep
Yeah.
it pushing.
All good points. And yeah, I think they watch us too. Our kids, they've been
Mm-hmm.
watching us. If we're imagine if we didn't like in the middle of this pandemic, we developed the heart of chat, you know.
Yeah.
So if we didn't put ourselves out there and say, yeah, we're just gonna be stuck because it's a pandemic, we're not gonna do anything, we're not gonna move. Imagine if we did that. Like I mean,
Wow.
even our three, I guess, individual brands that we've had, we've seen how those have grown. And from a personal standpoint, I was doing in-person meetings for editing and publishing. I was only meeting with people here in the DMV. That was it. I wasn't taking things
Wow.
out. And so last March, when everything happened a year ago, it was like I had to pivot and stand up an online platform, online scheduling. Shauna and I were probably never worked on her book because you're
Oh,
six
I
hours
only do
away.
it here
So I only
locally.
do it here in person. I'm not doing that. I'm gonna wait till all this is. So I had to think. I had to be present and be in that state of mind to say, okay, you need to do something because you are still called to help people.
Mm-hmm.
And
Wow.
so I thought about that, and then showing up for Miles and Madison. Miles came home for 6 months, from college. So imagine if I was just still sitting here like, oh, I'm not gonna do anything. But they see the work that we're doing. While
Yeah.
the world is crumbling, we are still working to elevate ourselves and remain in the present.
And I think that's the misconception is that people feel like when you tell them they need to be more present, that it means that they can't think future. Like you can still
Mhm.
plan for the future and still be present at the same time. And I think people don't understand like how to be able to do both of those things. Like one of the things that we teach, we have a new program at the nonprofit that I work for. It's called Refocus, and it's for our alumni who have established businesses already. And with that program, it's like, okay, your business is still your business, but let's look at your customers. How have their needs changed? How they need you to show up for them changed, right? So your food business, they can't come into your restaurant anymore, but what do they need though? They might need delivery because maybe somebody is sick and they need you to be able to drop food off. Doesn't mean they don't need what you have. It just means that they need to receive it in a different way. And I think that would help so many people, even in like their personal life. If you look at like, how can I move forward? I can't move the way I was moving, but people, my kids, my family, myself still needs me to show up. And what new ways can I now invent to show up for myself or for my family in these times, and really like just reevaluating and look at things and looking at what the alternatives is. And it's like, it's also like exciting too, because it's like all these new ways to communicate and connect and to do things and like new possibilities. So many people are working from home. It's just like, and some people will never go back to the office. I know a lot of people whose jobs are like, yeah, so we got rid of that lease and everybody's just gonna work from home, and we found that we're saving money. And it's just like creating so much more of a better work-life balance for people. I don't know, I just feel like it's exciting at the same time. So but how do you back to my original point, but how do you tell people or get people to understand that being present isn't just standing still? You still have opportunity to move forward. How can they do both, like be present but also set future goals?
Yeah, I think you have the ideas coming in. I mean, things are coming at you even before all this happened. You're still a person. You still have those ideas and those thoughts and those things. Pivoting, I think we talk about that too, pivoting and thinking of a new way or developing a new way to do those things, using and leveraging the tools. Maybe you see somebody, maybe people see the three of us and they're like, well, wow, they're doing it. Kind of like, whoever you're close to or in your circles, look at
Your
somebody
tribe.
doing it. Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
yep. We recently had a post, Shauna, about find your tribe. Maybe there's somebody in that tribe that's bleeding edge and they're doing it right. Maybe they know how to create all the Zoom things and do all those different things that we would like to do. We don't quite know how to do it. Ask questions.
Yes.
Maybe if you're not a person that wants to be on Zoom or FaceTime, send a text, an email. There's so many ways, so many things that we could leverage now that maybe we didn't have a year or two ago
Mm-hmm.
before all this happened. So I would say that.
Yes, and embracing, what I call the new norm, which is a term that we've all been using loosely. It's always going to be a new norm. I think we're going to have to wrap our minds around that, because the minute that
Mm-hmm.
you feel settled about something, it's going to change again.
Yeah,
And
yeah.
so we got to recognize that change is inevitable. Like, we don't have control
Yes.
over that. It's going to happen. And the more that we can staying in the present would mean, just as we mentioned this before, it could be just as simple as you drinking your tea or your coffee, and you're just being one with your coffee or one with your tea or one with your water, and you're just being present. It's not discarding the past, it's not discarding the future, but it is taking those precious moments to really be in the moment and in the now. And
Mm-hmm.
for me, I'll tell you what's really helped me is yoga.
Mm-hmm.
Yoga, the reason why yoga is so hard is because that's what you have to do.
Mhm.
Yeah.
You're going to have thoughts going through your mind, because we can't control all of the many thoughts going through our
Yeah.
mind, but we can limit it, silence it, get it to, because if you don't, when you do a pose, you're going to be on the ground. So it's like, you going to be present or
Yes.
you going to
I
be
gotta
on the ground.
focus on where does this foot go? Where does this hand go? That is so true. About being on the ground. That pigeon pose will have you
Oh
falling
my
over
goodness.
somewhere.
Oh, and I'm already uncoordinated as it is, so I look for other ways. I like yoga, but I look for other ways to
Right. There's so many ways, right?
Mm-hmm.
burning.
But when we talk about it though, like being present, and it's kind of like you were talking about, like a lot of people are stuck looking in like the rear view mirror, worrying about like, oh, the stuff behind us. And then everybody is moving forward. And then like, if you're not, like, you're going to look up and you can be like, oh, well, they made that happen while we were doing this and they made that happen. And it was like, oh, well, where was I? You was stuck looking behind you, about to crash into a wall somewhere. Like, people use that car analogy all the time. Like when you're trying to move forward, you can't spend your time looking in the rear view mirror. Like you can glance up at it from time to time just to see how far you've gotten, but like you can't just sit there and just be like, oh, I wish this didn't change. It's not going to change anything. It's not going to make it go away. You have to just embrace it and deal with it and keep it moving forward. So I'm really excited about this next segment and hearing like the kids talk about how they are staying present and like some of the different questions that we have for them or Maddie has for them.
Yes.
You want to talk about that segment a little bit, Lynda, while we get ready to bring them in?
Oh, sure. Yes. So we have our Hey Maddie segment coming up, and Maddie is going to talk to our young people. We have some special guests coming on today about what fun things they've learned during this time and how they remain present. Because, like we said, they're constantly remaining present, and they're dreamers. They're going to keep dreaming all along. So we have Maddie joining us. Here she
Hey,
comes.
Maddie.
Hey, Maddie.
Maddie.
And we could start off probably asking Maddie, how does she stay in the present? Hello, special guest. Welcome.
Oh, welcome. Oh,
Hey.
precious. Hi. Hello,
Can you
hello.
hear them now?
Yes.
Yeah.
Uh,
Hello. Now, you want to answer Shauna's question about how you're staying present?
So sometimes I might like stay present. It's like kind of like not think about what I've could have done in the past years. Just kind of like move forward and think about what I could do like, forward and see what like I can do. And of course I just play video games to play like to have fun in the present and stuff like that.
mhm.
Yes, awesome. Thank you, Maddie.
You always have great tips, Maddie.
Yes.
I don't know.
The queen of being present.
Yes.
Yes, yes, yes. Well, Shauna, do you want to introduce our guests and yeah, we're talking about
Yes.
Maddie's segment and oh, you all look so cute.
Hi, ladies.
Hi.
Hi, ladies. Welcome. Thank you for joining the Heart of Chat. We appreciate you being here. So, how about we let them introduce themselves and give us your age? Isabella, would you like to start? What's your name?
My name is Isabella Battle.
How old are you?
5.
Where do you live at right now?
I live in this huge house.
Yes, it is a huge house in Colorado Springs. Yeah. Excellent. Thank you for joining us. And who are you, little lady over here? Can you tell us your name and your age?
We can't
Oh,
hear you.
you're on mute, honey.
Oh,
Nope. Okay.
okay.
Okay, try it now.
My name is Skyye Parker, and I live in Bedford, and I still live with my family, and I'm 7 years old.
Thank you, Sky. Welcome, welcome. So Bedford is in Ohio, if anyone's familiar with Ohio. Thank you. And then Maddie's going to ask you a few fun questions, and we're so excited that you're here. So take it away, Maddie.
So the first question is, since we've been at home, what's your favorite indoor thing to do and why?
Who would like to go first? Sky, Sky, would you like to start? Oh, you're on mute, honey. It's okay.
Okay. Okay.
I like to paint and sometimes play with my brothers. And because we really don't have anything to do, but sometimes I play with my turtle too.
Ooh, you're a turtle.
Oh, awesome. Oh,
Lynda, I saw Maddie light up when she said turtle.
I was like,
The
oh,
setup every time Maddie gets on here, Lynda.
yes, yes,
Isabella,
Nice.
that's very sweet.
Thank you, Skyye.
Isabella, what about you? What's your favorite indoor activity to do now?
Playing with my dolls.
Ooh. Do you have LOL dolls? Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah,
yay.
my girls like LOL dolls.
Maddie, you
Excellent.
had LOL dolls too, didn't you?
Yeah, but I got rid of them.
She said that quick. Yeah.
Yeah,
But
I know. Yeah, you
I
had.
lost 2 of them or 3.
Oh, so you have some LOL dolls too, Skyye?
Oh, sweet.
Yes.
Very sweet.
Nice.
All right. Thank you, girls. What's next, Maddie?
So, what online activity do you enjoy the most?
Start
So
with Skyye.
yeah. So Skyye, do you get on the computer? Is there things you like to do on the computer or a tablet?
My tablet.
What do you play?
And sometimes I might play Roblox, or I might download some other games and play the other games.
Roblox is the favorite of the year, isn't it?
Everybody loves that game.
Yes.
I still don't know how to play it.
Maddie, your Roblox experience. You want to tell Skyye about your Roblox experience? Yeah.
So one time I learned how to play Roblox, and she was trying, but when she finally got to the stage in a game, she was screaming. But every time I scream, she gets mad because I'm too loud.
Very exciting. Thank you, Skyye. What about you, Isabella? What's your favorite activity on the computer or your tablet?
I like to play the hair game.
Oh, it's like
you
a
cut it, you wash it.
yeah. My girls play that. It's like you get to do like a whole makeover for the little girls. You get to do their hair. Can you do their makeup too? No, so you just cut the hair and wash it.
Oh, sweet. Very sweet. Love it, love it.
So moving on to the next question. Are you guys a night owl or morning bird Do you go to bed late or do you wake up early?
So who's the first one to wake up, or do you sleep in every day? Guys, like they don't want to tell on themselves.
Yeah.
So Skyye, are you the first one awake in your house?
No, my child is always the one that's woke up.
Oh, nice. So do you like to stay up super late?
Say yes, I like to stay up late.
Yes, I like to stay up late.
We promise
My
you
girl.
Yeah.
promise you won't get in trouble.
I like to stay up late too, so don't feel bad.
Sweet, sweet.
Isabella, what about you? Do you like to stay up late?
I like to go to sleep.
You like to go to sleep. I like it. So are you up really early in the morning then? No, I go to bed early and I sleep in.
Very good.
So what do you guys want to be when you grow up?
Who wants to start?
I want to be a ballet dancer.
Nice. I love it. Your mom?
And also I like to be a doctor.
I think you can do it all.
Yeah.
For sure.
What about you, Skyye?
I would like to be a doctor or a sewer because my grandma loves to sew, and we sewed yesterday or 2 days ago.
Sewing is so much fun.
That's great that you're doing that, because that's an activity that sometimes kind of got lost in the past.
Yeah.
So
That is very sweet.
Isabella, your mom's a dancer too, right? Kids are like, I mean, you know, she's fine.
Mm. Yeah, I just told Maddie, I said, Maddie, you didn't answer the night owl or morning bird question.
I'm definitely a big night owl. I went to sleep right before this. I went to sleep around like 5:30. So
Wow. Ooh,
Oh, we're
Maddie.
so glad you got up to be with us, Maddie.
Yeah, she just told her herself. So yes, yes. Thank you, ladies.
Jeanette.
Yes, ma'am. Uh-oh, she's about to call me out, y'all.
Yes,
I,
yes.
I just sent you a message. I don't know if you we got this all on the podcast. But
Yeah.
I
it's
got
okay.
that's good.
Okay, great. Thanks.
All right. All right, Maddie. So what about you? The girls, Sky and Isabella shared what they wanted to be when they grew up. What about you?
so I want to be a thing called a cryptologist, and basically you like
That-
um basically like you it involves like math and stuff like that, and you to be I was searching stuff yesterday. To be a qualified cryptologist, you have to have a mathematics degree and a mathematics bachelor's degree and a computer science bachelor's degree. So yeah, I kind of want to, and it like involves like code and stuff like that, and like you have to find a way to either make and break codes and solve it and stuff like that, and you can also use that for different things out in the world, like for like cybersecurity stuff and
Mm.
making applications for the Navy, which my dad does and stuff like that. So yeah.
Mhm.
Oh, that's awesome. It's so interesting. I feel like a lot of the kids have similar interests or to their parents, maybe just a little different, like either making stuff with their hands, dancing, helping people, government, science, all that techie type stuff. You have the perfect parents, Maddie.
Yes. And Jeanette, I was thinking the same thing because Lynda, I was thinking about your dad and some
Mhm.
of the work that he's done, your grandmother, some of the work that she's done, the work type of work that you do,
Mhm.
Mm-hmm.
and how that's it's like a similar thread of a common thread of what your family enjoys doing.
Yeah, yeah, the generational, the pieces of it. Yeah, because my dad was a mathematician, so he had his own business also. And then Miles, excellent at math. Maddie's excellent at math. My dad taught math in the past, at colleges in New Jersey and high schools. So yeah, it's just so interesting to see what comes out in your children and just these beautiful children we have here with us today. Just seeing their parents and leading by example and showing the way. So we love that.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, yeah.
Yes, that's a good point. I know with Sky's mom is a vegan chef. We all know her, Patrice, and she's the owner of Damn Good Vegan in Cleveland. And I know that Sky does a lot of work with her and prepping meals, and she loves to eat healthy. And I'm just speaking for you, Sky, because I spent time with Sky quite a bit online. So I know these young ladies that are here. And yeah, so it's really beautiful to see how those things are handed down to our children and
Mm-hmm.
how our children tie us into being present with it. Because I know with Mercedes and I know Isabella sometimes does, they do yoga before they go to bed, mom and daughter yoga. And they dance together, which is something very beautiful to see.
That's awesome.
Isabella is my great niece. It's my niece's daughter. So I just love how they help us be present. And of course, Maddie definitely helps Lynda be present. And she helps the Heart of Chat be present. We always enjoy her tips and her ideas for the brand. And every now and then she makes a wonderful appearance on Marco Polo. Just, we love it.
Yes.
Yes.
Awesome.
So when it's safer to go out and about, where's the first place you want to go without a mask?
Mm.
So is there one place you miss going to a lot?
To the store.
Oh, man.
That's my girls are not going to the store either. Yep, they have to be home. Sky, what about you? Is there one place that you can't wait to go to again?
Sky Zone.
Sky
But I
Zone.
felt like
Yes.
you was gonna say that, and
Yeah.
I didn't ever knew if you've been there or not. But I was just thinking about your name, Sky.
Fabulous place.
They just opened a new summer. So we have Sky Zone. We have like 3 of those trampoline places here now. They just opened a brand new one. My oldest son is working at one now. They got like the zip line and bumper cars and the little bounce things. Those places are so much fun. So, but I'm not going, but
Yeah.
I would like to go. I would like to go too. Definitely.
Wonderful.
How about you, Maddie?
So I would actually like to go to a few places. I would like to go back
I'm with you.
to it's well, almost 2 years ago now. My brother graduated from high school and went to Florida for about a week, and we went to Universal, stayed in this nice Airbnb. So I'd like to do that again. I'd also like to go back to California because that was really fun. And I would also like to now go to this place called Urban Air. It's kind of like Sky Zone.
That's
And
the one they just opened here.
I've never heard
Yep,
of
that's
that.
why my son is working at Urban Air.
Oh, okay.
Nice. What a great place to work.
Where Marlo used to be.
Yes.
Okay.
I've never heard of
Come to
that.
South
So
Carolina, Maddie. We have one here.
So
coming soon without a mask.
Yes.
Yes.
yeah, I would definitely like to go to those places, especially Urban Air. It seems really fun.
I miss the movie theater. I
Really?
want to go back to the movies.
I do too.
Yeah.
Nah.
Yeah.
Sean's like, nope.
Meh.
Yeah.
I'm
I
cool
do.
at home.
Oh my
I want to go
God.
back to the movies, some popcorn,
Yes.
recliner seats.
Oh, I miss the movies. I think
Boom.
2 or 3 years ago, I think I have those on your phone. You can get the wallet tickets. I think I had probably 28 tickets in my wallet.
Oh,
I went to the movies
yeah.
4 times. I think I shared that with you. And Maddie and I had started a movie, I guess, tradition, right around when Miles went to college. And we saw so many movies. I'm with you, Jeanette, on that. I miss the movies.
Yeah.
What about you, Shauna? I think I have an idea what you're going to say.
It's traveling in the way that I want to travel. Like I could travel, but I want to travel without a mask, and I want to travel without gloves, and I want to travel. I want to hug people.
Yeah.
I want to just
Human contact.
I want to lay on people. That's where I'm at, y'all. I just want to be like the human contact that was my hardest thing, I think, for me. So I can't wait till we could like really safely do that and not be concerned in the back of our minds.
Yeah. For sure.
Yeah, I like that.
So, do you guys have a best friend? If so, how do you guys communicate?
Who's your best friend, Bella?
My best friend is Butter Grace.
Her name is Bella Grace.
Aw.
They have the same name.
Aw.
So how have y'all stayed in contact since you're not like in school and stuff?
How do you talk to her?
On a tablet.
You have a Facebook Kids Messenger, right? Is that how you talk to her? Because you do video with her?
My girls do the Kids Messenger too. It's the best. Let me tell you that tech tip, Maddie. Parents, especially in these times, like Kids Messenger is great because the parents literally approve who they can talk to. So they can't add people. You have to add them. You can approve. You can see everyone that they've called. You can see what they're doing. And it's just a very safe way for kids to be able to communicate with their friends and send like fun pictures and videos and all kinds of play games with them and all kinds of things.
That's great.
Sky, who's your best friend?
My cousin, because he is really fun. My brother always plays with him. And we went to his house yesterday. And his name is Jojo. And me and my brother loves to play with him.
Oh, is he an older cousin? Is he like a big cousin? Or are y'all the same age?
No, my brother and he is the same age. And they're 8.
Oh, nice.
Maddie, what about you? Who's your best friend?
My best friend's Jeanette, and we usually FaceTime or text, but we mostly FaceTime since
Very nice.
Nice.
Okay, that goes nicely with the next question for our young folks.
what's a self-care activity you love to do? So how do you guys like to treat yourself?
Do you have like a special treat that you like for yourself, or when you've had a good day, or when you finish doing your homework and schoolwork? Is there something fun that you like to do whenever you're done? Sky, when you're finished doing schoolwork for the day and it's the weekend, how do you treat yourself for having a good day or a good week at school?
Maybe get a cup of tea and maybe sit down for a little bit and spend time with my family.
Aww,
Aw,
that's so sweet.
very sweet.
You
You
sound
are
just
your mama's child, I tell
She
you.
is.
like your mommy. I love that. Oh, so sweet.
Bella, what about you? How do you like to treat yourself when you know like you don't have to do schoolwork for the day? It's the weekend. Is there something fun you like to do for yourself?
When I'm off of schoolwork, I kind of play.
You like to play with your toys?
Love to play.
Play is good.
Play
I like
is
to
very
color.
good.
Coloring is really fun too. That's a really good fun self-care thing to
And
do.
watching TV.
Yes, Lynda. That's all Lynda's like. It's like,
Yeah, that's
What,
it up.
what do you watch, Bella?
I watch Adley.
I don't think
Mhm.
I know that. Do you know that, Jeanette?
What's it called? What's,
Adley.
no.
That's her name.
Oh, wait. Is she like a YouTuber? I forget YouTube's your
Ah,
TV.
yeah. A lot of them. It is their TV.
It's their
Yes.
TV.
My 6-year-old, she loves Ladybug and Cat Noir, and she watches that show over and over and over. She's seen every season, and then she starts it over from season 1. I'm like, do we have to watch this again today? She was like, I just like to. I'm like, okay, go ahead.
I like to watch that too.
Oh, you like Ladybug too? It's fun. I didn't know what akumatized was. I thought I was like, what are you saying? But that was exactly what it was when people get akumatized, because it plays on their emotions when they're not happy. And so then they start doing crazy things, and then they gotta help save the people. It's a great show, actually.
Okay.
What about you, Maddie? What's your self-care activity?
Well, I mean, like, especially on the weekends, I would probably like light a candle, listen to some music in the background, maybe watch a YouTube and play a little bit of Roblox, Fortnite, and just like kind of have fun.
Awesome.
Nice.
Love the light a candle part in music. So
Yeah, that would be my favorite. That's my go-to.
That's how I got myself ready this morning. I was like, went downstairs and was like, okay, don't go back to sleep. Drink some water. That was the first thing I did. I was like, I had to force myself to drink a whole cup of water before I got my coffee. And then I put some music on, Shauna, and I was like dancing while I was fixing my coffee. I was like, okay, I'm awake now.
You were dancing to Kes, were you?
Yes.
Yes, Kes is from
Soca.
Trinidad. Soca music, right?
Look
Isabella?
at, yes, right.
Say music or anything. You see this young lady here grew up. Our family is extremely musical. We play instruments, we sing, or we dance. There's just everybody, and it's gone on through generations, and it's amazing to see Isabella's gift in dance and her mother's gift in dance, because then her grandmother is my sister, she's a dancer, and my mother dances. So it's so amazing to like see that.
And
I like to
all of
sing.
that. In the shower.
So, in a safe way, what would you like to plan to do with your family for fun?
So we know you can't do a lot of things that you used to do, but if you could plan something fun to do that's safe, like what would be something y'all would like to do with your family?
Play games.
I like games. Do you have a favorite like board game or a game that you like the most?
The shape game.
The shape game. You have to teach us how to play that.
yeah.
Yeah.
I'll play that.
What kind
You
of
put a
game?
hand and a foot.
We have to look that up. Thank
Yes.
you. Hand and a foot.
All right.
What about you, Skyye? Uh-oh, can't hear you.
Maybe cook with my mom or spend time with them and watch movies in the living room or play a board game.
Nice.
I like board games.
And maybe
too.
do all of those things outside in a more safe way. Springtime hopefully will be coming up soon.
Yes, a little warmer.
Get out.
I can't wait till they can go back outside. It's a little bit easier here in South Carolina. It's sunny out, no snow. I know y'all are like under snow everywhere.
Yes.
Do y'all like going outside in the snow? Do you like the snow? Because I know all of y'all are in places where we have snow. Bella says yes. Maddie says no. Sky, do you like the snow?
Yes, he was
Favorite?
building a snowman before.
You was building a snowman? Oh, awesome.
And Shauna puts 2 thumbs
I
down.
like snow.
I know. I
No.
like snow, but I don't have
I
it.
like
I miss
snow.
it. My
I
friend.
don't mind watching it.
Nah,
I
I both. I like both.
No.
My friend, she's in Toledo, and she said her boys was outside building an igloo. Like that's how much snow they got. They were trying to build an igloo.
I love snow. Oh,
No.
Maddie, so what would you want to do with us when it's safe to do so as a family?
Well, I like proposed to my mom that like maybe one day when everything like was better, maybe we could take like a East Coast road trip, like starting from like New Jersey, like visit New Jersey because my mom's from New Jersey, and maybe like once everything's better, go all the way down to Florida, kind of stop in every state and do a little something, and then in Florida maybe go like to either like Universal, just kind of just stay there just for the fun of it.
Yeah.
I would love to.
I think that proposal your mom would say yes to.
Oh yeah, I would definitely say yes because we drove to Florida 2 years ago. We did a one-way trip with the boys and Maddie for the graduation trip for Miles. So we've done it from here to from DC area to Florida, but not from like New York, New Jersey. To we have to think about that. But yeah, I would definitely say yes to that.
Yay, Maddie, you got a yes on this episode.
Just don't mention reptiles.
Part of the questions. She's asking about a pet. that's not.
I don't think that's on there.
That's not.
Oh,
on
no.
there.
She said no, that's not an option. But it would be safe right now to have a pet where you can't do other things. Then you can just be at home and play with your pet, right, Maddie?
Yes.
Man.
You know I have to instigate that one.
Oh my goodness. Oh wow, this is great. Thank you, Maddie. Thank you
Yes.
so much.
Thank
Bella,
you, Maddie.
Skyye.
Thank you, Isabella. Thank you, Skyye, helping us be present right now.
Yes.
Yes. Is there anything else that y'all want to tell people as far as like ways that they can have fun right now, even though they can't like go to all the other places like the stores and the sky zones? Like, is there anything else you want to share and tell people about how to have fun, even though you can't go to some of those other places?
So I have diabetes, and really now I can almost do everything that I wanted to do.
Yay!
Because one of them are not connected to me, or the other I only have. Now I use two devices.
Yay!
And now I don't have to worry about maybe getting the cord on something and like getting the cord stuff.
You know what I'm gonna do for you?
She's making her own. I know what she's making. If y'all are watching, Shauna,
live people.
She is making her own confetti.
Congratulations, Skyye!
And I have something to show.
What do you
Yeah,
have to share?
please.
Oh, we're traveling.
Oh,
Yeah.
Tell us what that is, Bella.
Penguins in there. That's his name.
Penguin.
It's a beta
He's
fish.
poking his little head out.
Oh, that is so cool.
Cool.
So see,
Thank you,
Bella
Isabella.
agrees too. Pets are fun in these times right now, right?
Yes.
We have turtles and beta fishes.
Mm-hmm. Thank you, Bella.
He's coming out.
Aww.
Sweet. Oh,
Oh, hey, Penguin.
Oh,
First of all, I love his name.
beautiful.
okay. All
That
right.
is so awesome. Thank you, ladies.
Thank you,
Maddie, do you want to thank the
Mamacita.
ladies?
You're
It was a pleasure
welcome.
having you on.
Gracias.
De nada.
Aw.
And I love to do puzzles.
Me too.
Oh, that's
I
really
love
good.
puzzles.
I want to get into it.
Oh
I
my goodness, I
can't.
love
I
puzzles.
I really need to get into it.
Talk about being present, like, and just sitting there and it's so like it's like meditation for me, Shauna. It's definitely like because then you just not you have to think about nothing else. You just can just be in the moment and just enjoy it. It's very relaxing.
Maybe that's the part I don't want to do.
But you're a meditator, so like you.
Yeah, but you like what Lynda was saying earlier, like with the yoga, like there's certain things that I'm more prone to be present to, and that's something we could talk about too. Like everything is not for everybody, and I just think
Yeah.
with the puzzle, being still with that puzzle that's like daunting for me.
Yeah.
We're doing
And
diamond.
I can stand on my head for yoga.
Yeah, we're doing diamond painting. Maddie, you want to talk about what diamond painting is?
So diamond painting is basically like where you have these little plastic pieces and you put it on like a sticky canvas to make a picture. And I've already done two. I'm working on my third one. To me it's really easy. Sometimes there's like 15, like the smallest one you could probably get has like about like, well, the smallest one that I've done has like 15,000 little diamonds, and the biggest one I'm doing right now has around like 25,000. So it can take a little bit of time, but if you work really fast, you can get one done in less than a week. I just got less done in less than a week. But my mom,
Yeah. So
yeah.
my diamond painting is coming along. I really, really love it. We started 2 weeks ago. I'm still like a third done, but so we do it. So we do like mother-daughter days on Saturday.
Yes. Great way to be
So
present.
it is awesome that so we got this time we were in the basement. So we sat down and we did our diamond painting and it was amazing. So
Awesome.
Wonderful. This was great.
Thank you. This Maddie, Hey Maddie segment was really good. Thank you,
Maddie.
Isabella, Maddie, Skyye.
Bella, yes. Right. Oh,
Linda's like, you gotta point that one down, Lynda.
what?
There you go, Lynda. You got it.
I know it took me a minute to learn how to do that too. I love
Look
it.
at it. Good job.
I love it. I love it.
So
Yeah.
Isabella and Skyye, thank you so much for being here. We're gonna let you ladies get back to your day off and enjoy your.
Can I ask a favor?
Mhm.
I wanted Isabella to say something for us about the
Yeah.
heart of chat.
Oh, I already know.
Yes.
Isabella, could you tell everybody why they need to come back and listen to the heart of chat? Because it's going to be what, Mama?
Frag a baby.
I love it, love it, love it, love it.
Love it.
Yes.
Thank you so much.
Thank you, ladies. Thank you, guys. Thank you, Isabella.
Thank you.
Thank you, Maddie.
Hmm?
Bye.
Bye. Adios.
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 Okay. So sweet.
This was yeah.
Where's Shauna? Where's Shauna? Oh,
Don't worry, I'm gonna edit that part, Shauna. It's fine.
okay.
Maddie, you did such a great job today with our Hey Maddie segment. Thank you so
Thank
much.
you, Maddie.
Thank you
Wow.
to Mercedes and Patrice for allowing their beautiful little girls to be a part of our show today.
Thank you.
We've updated our YouTube playlist. So now you can go and click on the Hey Maddie playlist if you want to listen to all of the Hey Maddie segments specifically.
Yes.
So you'll be able to listen to all those. And then all of our season 1, season 2. So
This is for you, Maddie.
Yeah.
Congratulations, you have your own playlist.
Oh, look, Maddie.
Let me tell y'all, Lynda, you already know by the next time we record, Shauna's gonna have real confetti, right?
Oh, she's gonna have real confetti.
I'm working on it.
Yes, yes.
I have a photographer friend that when she does like her virtual viewings of like her photo galleries with her clients, she throws and blows confetti. Like that's her thing. Like she always
I love
has
it.
colorful
I
confetti.
love it.
Yes.
I'm not cleaning that up.
With your confetti, Shauna.
Make sure
Thank
they're
you.
big. Make sure they're big.
You know, when the Heart of Chat gets on the road, you know that's what's happening to the audience in the studio. We're gonna have confetti coming down on.
As long as there is a designated person to clean it up.
There will be, and they're gonna be paid very well because that's a hard job.
Exactly. But no, this was great. Was there any final call to actions or takeaways about being present and what we can learn from the kids about being present and staying present?
Wow, look at what they're doing. Their beautiful spirits show up, and they make us want to do better. I mean, just being in the present, living for ourselves, but also living for them, and continuing to lead by example. I love that piece. Just seeing them here, with Maddie, and just they have so many ideas. They're so full of life.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep, Shauna.
I just got emotional about that because I just love children. I just love my inner child. I love everyone else's inner child when they come out and we play. And play. Isabella must have said that like 3, 4 times, like play. And as adults, we can still play. We can play. And I think it's important to be okay with having fun and laughing. And those are ways to stay in the present as well.
I agree 100%. Yep. Just look for new ways to be present and to enjoy life, even though like the kids aren't over here like, oh, I can't go do this, can't go do that. They're just finding new ways to do things and to enjoy their day and their time off from school and all the little things that they have to worry about. So just like you said, be present, find new ways to do things, and continue to dream and look forward, not backwards.
That's right.
Yes.
Awesome.
Maddie, you have any final remarks for us, for our guests?
So,
listeners?
definitely some good ways to definitely have fun. I always recommend getting a pet.
Lynda is going to shoot me. It's
fun. Have a pet and stuff like that because you have something to do and take care of, and you'll be able to spend lots of time with it. And also, if you're kind of like struggling to if you're like stuck and you're kind of struggling to see like, oh, what's gonna happen next, what I always do is I always dream about my dream job, the cryptology, oh, what am I gonna do, what high school am I gonna go to, what college I'm gonna go to, where I want to work. I kind of research that because I like doing research about stuff I'm interested in. So I kind of do that, even though I have 4 or 5 years till I graduate high school. I'm still kind of thinking about it because I like to think about that type of stuff that I want to do in the future because it kind of
love you.
Okay, it's gonna come eventually. So
we love you for that. We love what you bring to the world. We love what you bring to us. We love how driven you are. We love how goal oriented you are. You are 1/4 of the Heart of Chat for sure, without a doubt.
I'm just waiting for the day, Maddie, to be like, so ladies, I'm about to take this show on the road. I'm doing my own thing. And yeah, I'll catch y'all later.
Right, exactly.
She's going to definitely have her own show. I'm just waiting for it. It's going to be the Maddie show.
We're going to be sad.
We're going to pay her to get
right.
her to come back and
She's going to be a guest appearance.
Can you come and speak to our guests? Let me check my schedule. I don't know. But Shauna, you want to take us out?
Yes, yes. You can find the Heart of Chat on YouTube, Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter. And don't forget to fill out and get on our mailing list so that you can get a new episode that drops every Meatful Monday. And come back next week and after we ignite your fuego. Let's go to ignite your fuego. We have merchandise, ladies and gentlemen. Get your hoodie. Get your t-shirts. They come in a variety of sizes and colors and shapes. And we thought about our heartbeats. Our heartbeats, we have masks. We have them come available in black, available in red. We also still have our coffee mugs. We also still have our journals. Please visit our store. And if you're feeling so inclined to light your fire, ignite your fuego, buy us a cafe. We want some coffee.
That's
And we will
right.
shout you out on future episodes.
And we promise to drink it black.
Yeah. Oh.
Okay.
Lynda almost said yes.
Oh, Shauna turned her camera off.
And Shauna has left the building.
You know what? I have to shout out my good friend Faith. She actually brought us.
Oh, yes.
Faith,
Faith.
gracias.
Thank you, Faith. And I will let her know that we're shouting her out on
Yes, shout out to Faith.
Thank you,
Yes,
Faith.
thank you so much, Faith.
And Lynda, thank you for keeping track of
Oh, sure.
our
Yeah.
coffee folks. It's
Yes, and
wonderful.
also some previous folks like Miss Denise. Yes, Miss Denise Brown of her paparazzi jewelry. We love her as well.
Paparazzi.
A cup of coffee. Samara by now probably has her merch.
Your
Very
Fuego,
excited.
yes.
So yes. So we definitely want to shout out our heartbeats. We love you guys.
Yes, yes,
Thank you.
yes. Come back next week and every week because it's going to be fuego, baby.
All
Come
right.
back.
That's right. Bye, ladies.
Bye.
Bye. Bye, Maddie.